Hello again, it's your internet dad sharing life lessons that I offered my own sons in the hope that they'll be useful to you. They go out every few days on a variety of subjects, so don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you like what you see. Today's talk is about rejection. This is part of life. You're going to have to get used to it, but there are certain ways you can handle it. We talk about rejection in a romantic sense, amongst friendships, amongst societies, high school, college applications. We all know the difference between the fat envelope and the thin envelope, but also job applications. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So, you didn't get selected. Well, it happens to all of us, so relax. If you got selected every time, you wouldn't need my advice or anyone else's. The immediate action I'm going to suggest, though, is that as soon as you get the rejection, call somebody or speak to somebody. You'll hopefully have a network of friends. This will have the effect of confirming that that the rejection has happened. Accept it in your own mind and start talking about what you're going to do next. There's a few things that you should remember. One is, and it's possibly the most important, they're not rejecting you as a person. They're rejecting you as a candidate. And the candidate is the product of the candidacy. And that is your resume, your cover letter, how you responded to questions of the committee, and so on. Next time, you may be able to present better and increase your likelihood of being selected. Every time you have an interview, you are better equipped to handle the next one. This is why I recommend to people to apply for jobs even though at first blush it may not be a fit for you. It'll give you practice in the interview process, and practice makes you perfect. Also, there may be other jobs in the same company which are not being advertised, and this process can lead to that. I've given out many interviews and been interviewed myself many times, and there's a few surprises. The most obvious one is that when you're down to the final three, let's say, it could really be decided by a coin toss. Any of those three could be accepted, and yet two of them are going to get rejections and one of them is going to be very happy. The other aspect is the reason why you didn't get it could be so unimportant you cannot imagine it. Because remember, we're down to three candidates, any of whom could be hired. If you get a telephone rejection, and certainly there'd be reason for that, you've spent time interviewing with them, they owe you the courtesy of a phone call. And if they do, thank them for their time, but also ask them if there's anything you could change in your interviews in the future. A lot of people feel bad about saying no to you, and therefore they'll be more likely to help you out for one or two hints as to how you can improve that candidacy, not you as a person, but your candidacy. If you get a rejection by a letter or email, use the same format to respond to them. Thank them for their time. You never know what will come up again in the future in that same company. So now you've accepted the rejection. What do you do next? Well, you keep looking, you keep networking, and you keep looking for that perfect job, which we both know is out there somewhere. But remember, if there's a friend who's just been rejected, they may find this useful, so send them the link. And in the interim, good luck on your next job.